It was a nice summer in the year 2025 on the Farquhar branch. A lot has changed on Sodor between 2011 and 2025, but that's a story for another day. Oliver was visiting from the Great Western branch, and there was a shed pretty recently built. Toby enjoyed talking to Oliver, so he moved to that shed. However, Oliver asked a question that would change everything. So, Toby, do you have any siblings that are still preserved? I don't know. Well, let me tell you, I have siblings everywhere, but they're all on the mainland. There's one in Triverton, one at the Severn Valley Railway, and there's even one in Didcot. Just then, the Fat Controller came to the shed. Hello, Oliver. Hello, Toby. Sir, do I have any preserved brothers? I'm sorry, Toby, but you don't. Toby was devastated, but he pretended not to care. Oh, well, that's no biggie. Oliver, Sir Topham Hatt, and Winston felt bad. The next morning at Knapford Station, Oliver spoke to Sir Topham Hatt. Sir, I don't think it's fair. How come I have preserved siblings and Toby doesn't? Well, Oliver, back in the day, it was really common for steam locomotives to get scrapped. You were almost scrapped, before you got saved by Douglas, of course. Then, Oliver came up with an idea. Sir, remember when that locomotive named Tornado came to our railway in 2016? Why, yes, why wouldn't I? He's a replica, so why don't we build one of Toby's brothers? Oh, I mean, we could, but replicas cost money, Oliver, and we don't have enough. Well, they were able to build Tornado through a trust, so why don't we do that? Make a trust and get enough money to build it. Well, Oliver, if we form a trust, then I have to file for 501 status, do all the paperwork, and I just don't want to do all of that, Oliver. I'm sorry. Oliver began to lose hope. He didn't know what to do, so he just left. Oliver didn't know what to do. He tried coming up with different ideas, but he knew they'd ultimately never work out in the end. What should I do? Should I secretly go to the mainland and get a trust to do it? No, Sir Topham Hatt would find out eventually. Should I do it myself? No, I'm just a locomotive. What should I do? What should I do? Cheer up, Oliver. I think the Fat Controller has a job where we can go to the mainland, and there, maybe, we can talk to the people who helped build Tornado. What would you think of that, Oliver had his passengers loaded in his coach. That sounds like a great idea, and he puffed away. Oliver quickly puffed into Knapford Station. Sir, can I be the one to take that train to the mainland, please? Sir Topham Hatt was so tired, he wanted a bigger engine to do it, but because he was so tired, he didn't have the energy to fight, so he just let Oliver take the train. Sure, Oliver, you can take it. Yes, and Oliver puffed away excitedly. At last, the day finally came. Oliver was so excited, and he left the yard. Oliver was making good progress. He soon delivered these trucks to the mainland in no time. Oliver soon arrived at the siding where he needed to place the trucks. Oliver was then uncoupled and he soon left. Oliver was quietly chuffing down the main line when suddenly, BAM! Who was that? Haha, little Oliver, you'll never beat me in a race. But Oliver didn't care how fast he was, he just kept on chuffing. At last, Oliver reached a station that was similar to the one at Farquhar, and he saw a funny-looking guy there. Hello, mister. I was told that you would be here, and that you worked for the trust that built Tornado. Yes, and you must be Oliver. It's nice to meet you. Why, yes, and, well, you see, I live on Sodor, and there's another engine there called Toby. He's the only one of his class still around, and I'd appreciate it, and he would too, if you could build a replica of one of his brothers, because without it, Toby would be so lonely, and I have preserved brothers, so it isn't fair. Well, you see, Oliver, his type of class, the C-53s, aren't really that popular, and due to that, I don't think I could get enough public funding to build one. Please, sir. Sir Topham Hatt doesn't want to build one, and I can't do it by myself, I'm just a train. So please, can you build one? Well, here's what we can do. Since we're already filed for 501 status, we can send Sir Topham Hatt the funding, and then you guys can build it. But we can then say it's a part of our trust. What do you think of that? Yes, sir. Please, sir. Just anything. I want Toby to have a brother again. Please. Okay, but if we're going to do this, I need to get funding from people. Okay, Oliver? So it's going to take a while. When Oliver arrived back on Sodor, he told Toby the good news, and he was delighted. Really, Oliver? Thank you so much. Thank you. Eventually, 6 months had passed, and it was ready. The replica of Toby's brother. Ladies and gentlemen, trains and vehicles, on this very day, I would like to show you my newest locomotive, 140! Yes, this replica was made in honor of the C-53 trams and how most of them were scrapped, but the legacy will live on through 140. And Toby, of course. Hello guys. Nice to meet you. Hello, 140, hello. 140 now works on the Farquhar branch line alongside Toby, Thomas, and Percy, and even though Oliver went back to his branch line, 140 took his shed, and he lives happily ever after on Sodor.